By the end of this lesson, we will be able to appropriately use the passive voice to talk about what? To talk about health issues. Does this remind you of anything? Yes, coronavirus. Read the text below to answer the question. When and where has the coronavirus been detected? Let's go to the text. A new type of coronavirus, which is also being referred to as COVID-19, is causing an outbreak of respiratory disease. It leads to an illness ranging from the common cold to more severe diseases such as Middle East respiratory syndrome and severe acute respiratory syndrome. It was first detected in China in December 2019 and has now been detected internationally. It has not been previously identified in humans. This outbreak calls for the shared responsibility and discipline from all of us, students, teachers, and parents, and families, and government alike. We must observe strict hygiene measures and practice social distancing in our personal and professional contacts to prevent the further spread of the virus. For many of us, this will mean changing our everyday routines, yet we should act from a sense of solidarity with one another. Together, we will work out solutions. When and where was coronavirus detected? Shall we answer? Okay. The coronavirus has been first detected in China in December 2019. Now, task number 2. What are we going to do with this text about coronavirus? Underline in the text events, facts whose doer is not known or not important. Doer, agent, someone who does something. That is the subject sometimes. Okay. A new type of coronavirus, which is also being referred to as COVID-19. Who refers to it as COVID-19? Do we know? Is it important to know? Which is also being referred to as COVID-19. Here, we don't know who is the doer. It was first detected in China. Who detected it? Is it important to know? Who is the agent? Who is the doer? Has now been detected internationally. Again, who detects it? Is it important to know? It has not been previously identified in humans. Again here, we don't know exactly who has identified or who should identify it in humans. So the doer in these sentences or statements is unknown. Now, let's look at these two sets of sentences or statements to spot the differences between the two. They are referring to the coronavirus as COVID-19. The coronavirus is being referred to as COVID-19. What are the differences between these two sentences? The coronavirus is causing an outbreak of respiratory disease. An outbreak of respiratory disease is being caused by coronavirus. What differences can you spot between the two? Any idea? Shall we go to it sentence by sentence? Let's go. They are referring to the coronavirus as COVID-19. The coronavirus is being referred to as COVID-19. Here we have they. Where is they here? Is it important to keep it? Are referring. Is changed here, is being referred to. What did we add here and what did we change? We have are, is, so it's the same tense, simple present. But we have something added here that is to be in the continuous form, or is being is to be in the present continuous. So we have being added here. Let's move to another sentence or example. The coronavirus is causing an outbreak of respiratory disease. An outbreak of respiratory disease is being caused by the coronavirus. What are the changes we have here again? The coronavirus, the agent. Where is it? By the coronavirus. So we add by here and we keep the agent because we know it simply. And an outbreak of respiratory disease is removed to the place of the subject. An outbreak of respiratory disease is being caused. So what do we add here again? We add to be in the present continuous. Why to be in the present continuous? Because here we have is causing in the present continuous. Another example? Okay. They have now detected the coronavirus internationally. The coronavirus has now been detected internationally. What are the changes again? They does not appear here. Why? Because it's not important. The coronavirus, which is here an object, takes the place of a subject. The coronavirus has now been detected. Again, to be, it's conjugated in which tense here? Have now detected, has now been detected. Yes, present perfect. So to be is in the present perfect. And what is this detected? The past participle. Another example. We must observe strict hygiene measures and practice social distancing in our personal and professional contacts to prevent the further spread of the virus. It's changed into what? Strict hygiene measures must be observed and social distancing must be practiced. What are the changes? Again, look here at strict hygiene measures, which takes here the place of the object, is placed in the place of the subject, plus must be. Here we have must be. So modal plus to be. We insert to be here, plus what? Must observe, must be observed in the past participle. The same with must be practiced. One more example. We will work out solutions together. Who will work solutions together? We. But who are we? Do we know exactly? Not exactly. So it's not important to keep we in the passive form. We keep solutions and we change it to the place of the subject. So solutions will be worked out. The verb is in the future. Simple future, will work. It's changed into will be worked plus past participle. So what is this? This is the passive voice. Go over the examples again to formulate the rule of the passive voice. When do we use the passive voice and what are the changes that we bring to the sentence to change it from active to passive voice? The passive voice is used when? So when is the passive voice used? More focus is on the what? The action. Great. Rather than on the doer. That is to say, you are interested in the what more than the who. The who is not important. The doer of the action is unknown, obvious, clear, or unimportant. That is, it's not important. However, when the agent is important, it is necessary to add the by phrase. Now changes at the level of tenses. The simple present is we use is or are plus past participle of the verb. Simple past, was or were plus past participle of the verb. So the verb to be takes the tense of the active verb. Present continuous, is or are plus being. Again, it takes the form of the verb in the active voice. Past continuous, was, were, plus being, plus past participle. Present perfect, has or have, plus being, plus past participle. Past perfect, had or been, plus past participle. And modals can, could, should, will, etc. plus be, plus past participle. Ready for some practice? Complete the following tables. The active voice form and the passive voice form. The coronavirus kills many people every day. Many people, we need the verb to be there. So many people, any idea? Yes, are killed by the coronavirus every day. Number two, some governments are closing schools because of the coronavirus. And this is why you have classes online. Schools are, any idea? The verb is are closing in the continuous form, present continuous. So what do we need there? Yes, are being closed. Great, good students. Morocco, air flights to Europe to avoid the spread virus. Here we have the passive form and we need the active form. So, were stopped is in the simple, to be is in the simple past. So the verb here needs to be in which tense? Any idea? Yes, stopped. The second one, many people, or the coronavirus was killing many people in China when it emerged. Many people, what do we need there? Yes, we need to complete the form of to be. What do we need? Were. Great. Many people were being killed by coronavirus when it emerged. One more. People all around the world understood the virus of the risks of the coronavirus thanks to the mass media. What do we need here? We need so the risk of coronavirus had been understood. What do we need to add here? Of course, the auxiliary had understood, had been understood, had understood. Number two, scientists hadn't identified the coronavirus in humans before. The coronavirus hadn't, what do we need there? Yes, to be, been, had been. Tired? Okay, just a few more minutes and we finish. The active voice, the coronavirus will or would kill many people. Here we have in all the sentences we have modals. Will or would, can or could, may or might. What do we need after modals? Do you remember? It's the same thing. To be, bare infinitive. Will be, can or could be, may, might be killed by the coronavirus. Good job. Scientists and doctors must find a cure for the coronavirus very soon so that you go back to school. A cure must be found for the coronavirus by who? By who? By scientists. Here it's important to insert the agents. Security measures in second sentence, governments have to take. Security measures have to be taken. Great. Students shouldn't miss their online classes though they don't go to school. Online classes shouldn't B. Great. Okay, now put the verbs between brackets in the correct form. Okay. Shall we read? Go ahead. What procedures do you abide by when you want to recruit new employees? Mr. Clinton says. Manager, well, first of all, the vacant jobs advertise in newspapers, magazines, or other media forms. When the applicants arrive, the verb is sort, and the unsuitable applicants discard. Next, the candidates interview, and the successful ones retain. In case you receive some application forms after the deadline, do you give the senders a chance? Certainly not. The deadline must, the verb is respect, and all the application forms should fill in by the applicants before it. Okay, here, what do we need? We need to put verbs in the passive form. Correction? Okay, let's check our answer. Well, first of all, the vacant jobs are advertised in newspapers. We need to add to be. Magazines or other media forms. When the applicants arrive, they are sorted and the unsuitable applicants are discarded. Next, the candidates are interviewed and the successful ones are selected and are retained. Certainly not. The deadline must be respected. All the application forms should be filled in by the applicants before it. That is the deadline. Now, time for you to work. Be in consent with your welfare and that of your fellow citizens. Start an online campaign sensitizing your friends and contacts about how to prevent the coronavirus infection using pictures and short, catchy comments. Do you need an example? Here is an example. The picture here, what can you notice? No hand shaking. Example, hand shaking is forbidden. Is the exercise clear? Okay, I hope you do it. Thanks for your attention. Bye.